He deserves them much more than I do. He has helped so many people, and he embodies the great immigrant story of America. So does Ansonia and the Valley and Connecticut. I was here 60 years ago. Greg doesn't look a day older. I'm not sure about myself or a few of you, but this memory burns bright for us. Very few of us, I suspect, were around in '55, or at least have any memory of it. My own memories come from my days working for Abe Ribicoff, who was governor at the time. And I once asked him, what was your most difficult moment? He was senator when I worked for him. And he said, without question, the flood of '55. He said, I went around, the area was barely passable, 70 plus lives were lost, 86,000 people out of work, 1,100 people homeless. The numbers are staggering. The millions, tens, hundreds of millions of dollars in today's terms, but the numbers don't capture the human impact, the suffering of having lost everything, being washed away, ravaged. And here's what has always struck me about 1955, and it struck me again yesterday when Anne Marie and I were in Seymour, and I was in Oxford with George Temple just before to commemorate the lives lost on the 1-year anniversary of that flood. The Valley comes together. The Valley unites in times of challenge. Strangers become friends. Neighbors become family. There's an interconnectedness, a common cause. It leads to people enlisting in our military and serving there. It leads to great police and firefighters and first responders. It leads to faith and family. And it was exemplified in 1955 and again in 2024. I will always admire and love the Valley because of that human quality, which can never be captured by those numbers. It is something in your DNA, and Connecticut could learn a lot of lessons from it. And I think these walls that now line the river are an example of what we need to do as a state to prepare for that 100-year storm, which unfortunately is becoming more and more the new normal. And that's what Seymour has done, and Oxford, in rebuilding, not just reconstructing what was there, but rebuilding with resilience, preparing for the storm that may come. And I just want to thank every one of you for being here today and keeping alive this memory and the ethos and culture and heritage that led to such courage, resolve, and tenacity, and caring for each other in the wake of that terrible flood in 1955. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, Greg, for your service.
Thank you, Senator. Thank you very much.